And welcome again this week to Beej's Backlog. I'm Beej. Thank you for joining us, everybody, in the chat. I've been seeing there's been an awful lot of conversation going on, as always 15 seconds behind what's actually going on the stream. There's my thing. I'm feeling lazy enough that I don't want to change the Goombellas today. So, okay. This is Heather.
This is your stream.
This is my show.
This is your show.
It's my show. So, yeah, Heather decided to come back and stream with me again, which is lovely. For those of you who are...
Such a good liar.
I told you last night, I don't care if you're here or not.
Yeah, I know.
I'm happy either way. I just don't care.
Alright.
So, love.
I love you.
Yeah. So, yeah, sorry about all the loud music. The previous loud music. We're going to try to hit a friendly balance here. Because that is super quiet. And I think we're probably good to kill...
People are saying there's echo?
Oh, there always is. 1 second.
Why can't you fix these things before they happen, Beej? Why?
Okay. There should not be any more echo now. If there is... say no Beej, there still is echo. The hell was I doing? I think we
Are you
saved.
done fighting everybody now?
We saved. I think we have to do. There's still echo. Okay. How about now? Is there still echo again? Here we go. Because I won.
Did you?
We still have...
Are you sure?
I thought I did. I mean,
Beej, don't you know Desert Bus is tomorrow?
We've always been going to Desert Bus. Okay.
Never left.
Some people are saying echo is good. I think he went to the ring and boy was he mad. Oh ho! And I'm also not going to move. Sweet. Good. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we had to end up re-adding the the feed because we found it's just easier to take the camera down. So basically take the game off. We take that feed out and then add a feed in again from the Wii because then it doesn't crash as often. But yeah. Cutscene? Nope. Oh, everyone's just gone. Okay, now we have lots of music. Let's pull that down a lot. That's probably okay. Sniffing around my business. Oh.
Ew.
Yeah.
Gross. Put your nose there.
Does he get big? No, he's... Oh, sweet. It's a cage match. Yep. Crystal Star. Oh, I see. The long slurp. There we go. I figure it's nice for me to, put the controller on the table so you guys can enjoy the vibration as well because you don't get to hold the controller and enjoy the fact that it's vibrating for you. So it's like we can do this for you as things are happening. I
could put it on your head and you could enjoy it that way.
Just
because since you can't enjoy it every other way.
Just shake. Keeps his bod forever young. I wonder how old he is.
He's 35.
So he's really vain.
Maybe. You'd be too with that kind of hair. That magnificent hair out of that fedora.
Muscle up. Let's see it. Get swole.
Careful, he might just poop.
Oh, damn.
Whoa.
And he's got spikes. Macho! Cho Aniki! I'm gonna roll over a bit because that way I don't have to feel like I'm right off the screen. Ah, piss. Grub a beef up. Energy guacamole. Oh god.
No,
That's a great idea.
I'm not making that.
Come on, get some Red Bull and some avocados.
Ew. No, Red Bull's gross.
We could mix some, get some of those caffeine mints or something. Macho!
You have a bad idea of food.
Macho. Macho. Prairie piffle. Oh, there's a bomb bouncing.
Oh, you're probably on stage now.
Oh, piss.
Those are some giant pink bombs there.
Alright. I bet, first things first, let's figure out some stuff about him. Now, do you think it makes sense to smash him with something or to special... We'll probably special him something.
Don't you need a tattle?
I'm gonna need to tattle, but I think that means I have to swap Goombella in the front. I think if I swap her in the front, like she gets to go first, which is nice, but then she's gonna take all the damage. That sounds like a great idea, actually. Tattle. Let's make it stylish. Yes. He's Grubba all souped up on crystal star power.
Sounds like an energy drink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we Captain Spam, we got quick change. 64 and 0. He increases the number of times he can attack. Crazy power-up he moves. Okay. Oh. So it's based on the fact that, because he used to tell us we have to fight in certain ways, I bet you that's part of what his power is too then, I guess. It's like he will be able to do certain things because he powers up a certain thing. There we go.
Maybe he shows up in episode 3 of Sailor Moon. Crystal Star Power.
I don't know if I should immobilize him or if we should just do straight Earth Tremor. I've never done a clock out before.
I don't know what any of these things do.
Well,
so.
This stops him from doing stuff for a period of time, or I can just damage him, and I think it's probably a good idea to actually damage him. Let's do this. I think we can get there. Good timing. Well done. You should do that some more. Clock out does not work for bosses, apparently. What happens? More chances to attack are now available. Hooray! Well, clock out does work on Grubba. Clock out works well on Grubba. Weird. Okay. I don't know. I guess we could just have her appeal, just to get some more stuff back. That's pretty good. That's half. Do you think I don't think his hairs count as spikes, so let's just try this.
Probably not.
I wouldn't think so. Oh, feck. Okay. That took a lot. Roshi does a lot of multiple attacks, right? So it's all low damage stuff. Well, let's see. Let's say, because I can just keep switching them out. Oh, would that work? That's a lot to burn for no reason. And he can attack twice in a round. So we probably need to... I guess we can try this. Oh, it does work. Ugh.
Can you keep making him tiny?
I don't know, because we hit him like 3 times already. At least I ducked that. That's not bad. Okay. I don't really get if the gulp will help much or not. Crushing them repeatedly. Let's see what that. That's an easy 5. That's not so bad. Still think I can make some use of this. Whoa, but that should do some damage too. Ugh. Oh, he's mad.
I think he started that way.
Let's just do that again. It's an easy way to get 5. Okay, let's not fuck this up.
I did nothing.
Alright, real moves. Some illegal real moves. Whoa. I'm not a fan of this at all. He made himself slightly larger. Oh, Jesus!
I think that's more than slightly.
Okay. Okay, that'll do. And let's go for the special again. Yes!
See? Not my fault when I say words and bad things happen.
Let's turn that a bit.
I said words and it didn't happen this time. Clearly it's all your own fault.
So he's dodgy now. Straight auto dodge. We could appeal and gain back some of the, and then we can get some FP back. That might not be a bad idea. Yes! Okay, sweet treat. No, 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 no! Ah!
Good job.
That's fine. 6 is good.
He says so.
Oh, damn. Thought I would have dodged that. Oh well. 16 left. Let's just keep doing this. Oh, shit.
Really?
Yeah, because he dodged it. He can dodge attacks now. Oh, good. Don't dodge this. Just don't dodge it. Just sit there and take it. Yes! Refill my star power!
You don't think this will be one of those annoying things where he just heals himself, do you?
Now it's his true form. Where he gets a little bit bigger. Like, or not. Feck.
Oh, hey, we just went live.
Alright! Oh, feck! No! I need all 3 of those. Yes! Good! I'm playing it lean. I dodged it. He didn't do anything, did he?
You don't know that.
Thank God.
So you are playing to win this one, right?
I'm trying to win this one, yeah.
Okay. Well, don't screw up.
Didn't.
Good
Got there.
Good for you. Is he gonna attack you again in a higher form?
Nope. Oh, if only I'd gotten that. That would have been sweet to get the special box thingy that happens.
The curse?
Yeah. The curse, thank you. I keep forgetting what that's called. To such a chub. Not a scrub, just a chub.
Aw. He lost all that nice hair.
He's got some of it still. Oh, good. She remembers my name. Wait, I thought you were behind this.
Nah, she's probably a damsel in distress.
Oh, well.
Or something.
Oh, wait, who's she really?
Ooh, take off her hat.
Yeah. Ah!
Who names their brother Mush?
A king. Names their son Mush, and then the sister, therefore, is princess.
So it is a damsel in distress.
Feck, it's warm in this room all of a sudden.
Well, you turned the thing off, that's why.
I'm turning the AC back on, guys. It's abysmal in here. I'm very sorry. Foul play. Whoa, really? I don't get how his machine just... because it doesn't really show how it would suck the energy out of other... Like, he was in it. I guess maybe it's, like, reversed or something. Ooh, yeah. Give him some shit. Of my power sucking machine. I had him disappear. Maybe you should be a little more, I don't know, like certain, less vague is all I ask. What actually happened?
He went away.
He went to the farm upstate.
Well, maybe they made some soup. Some mushroom soup.
Does that mean that everything that's named after people has them in it? Like that Lady Grey tea that we drink?
I don't...
It's just ground up Lady Grey?
That's, Nope.
Nope.
Nope, not going there.
She was just worried for her brother.
I am surprised Nintendo doesn't make mushroom remnant soup though.
Oh, they should. Whoa!
They should.
Sweet! He's back! Everything's okay again!
Or are they twins?
Yes. Crystal stars can do anything. They can get you so high. I earned it, thanks. I don't need you to tell me it's mine. Sure, why not?
I mean, we really need that thing, but are you sure it's okay we take it?
No, I mean...
Are you really sure? Because, well, we need it. You could probably keep it. We probably don't need it that badly.
Got a crystal star. And power lift. Oh. Damn it.
Are you disappointed because the controller didn't vibrate?
Yeah. Let's see on the other side. Dark Dangerous Place, See the Conspiracy. The Beloved Miss Jolene. Right. What if that is her real name? Or if it was just the stage name for her too? Because, I mean, it's Prince Mush. She would be like something like Mushy. Mushu.
Jolene's a fine name
It's
for a
family
mushroom.
name.
Look. Just because she's a mushroom doesn't mean she has to have a mushroom name.
Macho. Yes, please. Oh yeah, it's time for another it's time for another probably Peach thing.
Probably.
I hope so. I wish they would all rotate out to show you who you're actually getting next, but I guess it doesn't really matter because you're going to see who you're playing as next.
Maybe you get to play as the villain.
Build. So I've been watching the chat as it goes by, and apparently Vivian, who's the the red-hatted one, is actually a dude in the Japanese game.
Neat.
Yeah. Ooh, secret weapons. Rapid lose my patience. Leave it to me, sire. There we go. Have a little more volume so we can hear what the hell's going on. If it's way too loud, tell me, guys. I wanna at least enjoy this over the hum of the whatever.
Chat saying it's transgender.
Oh, transgender. Nice. That's cool. I thought it was one of those things where it was like Fisheye in Sailor Moon, where, because Fisheye ends up being, I always forget which way it goes.
Fisheye is a dude.
Fisheye is a dude and likes to dress up as a woman.
Yes.
But is still a dude, is not like a trans man or a trans woman or...
As far as I know,
yeah,
I don't think they really go into it.
I could never really keep that straight, so... Alright. She's officially bored.
Did she get a certificate for that?
She gets certified.
Certified bored.
Is it secret? Is it safe? Hung. Sigh. Must be tech.
Well...
Can't even open any of those. It's time to take my pills. Let's have a shower. I can't keep the terminology straight, chat. I'm very sorry.
Ultimately, it doesn't really matter.
I guess.
I mean, they make her a girl in the English version.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they do.
That's Super S, right?
Yeah.
I never watched that far in the English version, so
Oh.
or in the Deke dub era, because I mean obviously it stops after R, right? But then whoever did the English dub after that.
They might change that back with the redub. Actually, I'd be curious to see if they do that with Zoisite, because they made Zoisite a girl in the original dub, but they've been using the original names in the dub, so maybe they'll keep the genders the same.
Moosefield Kitten says the Zoisite, obviously yes, male in Japan, female in the U.S. I thought I saw something for Fisheye go by. Yeah, they make Fisheye a girl in the English Super S dub, and I know for a fact that Radio Wasabi 2014 is absolutely correct about that, because that's my good friend James, who ran a Sailor Moon website with me. So I know he knows the skinny. Then you can tell him about how you feel about Sailor Moon Crystal.
Oh, the new one? Okay. I didn't like the first episode because I enjoy the slapstick style comedy from the 90s version. I've had arguments about that on my Facebook with people.
But in the latest episode we watched...
The latest episode was better. I felt like they put more emotion on the faces. I still think they need to do more with the eyes, because I feel like they're just keeping the eyeballs the same almost all the time.
She had that, like, Usagi had that great moment where she was hiding behind the car, and she did that whole little weird narrowed eye thing that they do.
Yeah, but I'd like a little bit more. I still feel like they're still trying to keep them more pretty than trying to make them.
Can you talk about Sailor Moon for like another 3 minutes? I'm taking an unscheduled break, but she can talk to you about Sailor Moon briefly. Sorry, guys. This pizza I had for lunch is not great.
Other time only now. Yeah, I thought the second episode was much better. I hope that it gets even more emotional. Yes, it's I should just start playing his game without him being around, but he'd get mad. I don't mind the CG that they're using, although I don't think it's necessary. I've had some arguments with friends about Sailor Moon and the art style, but I find that a lot of people are arguing that you either have to like the new Sailor Moon or you have to hate it, and you can't have an in-between on it. But that's... I think there are parts of it that are really good. Like, I personally liked how she got shoved out of her house in the first episode by her mom in the new one, where she got pushed out the door, as opposed to I think she gets thrown out in the original, but like physically thrown. But it's been a while since I've seen it.
Oh man.
You feeling better?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to break out of here probably another few minutes again.
Alright.
Sorry.
So, yay. Good thing I came.
Yep.
I'm a hero.
I might even just need you to play more of the game for me. In fact, here.
Alright.
Go find... You have to go to the elevator, I think.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. The chat will help you. They were watching what was supposed to happen.
Hey, a thing happened. That's an elevator, alright. Let's go in the elevator. Yep, that seems safe. Beej had some pizza at lunch, sort of, before he came home, and now it's not good anymore. Wow, there's soldiers. Okay. Alright. Waiting in the elevator. Shit, she's trapped in the elevator. That's not fun. Beej is backlogged. That is correct. Gobbledygook. It's the room with the green lamp very near where you disembark the elevator. Alright. I wasn't paying attention to anything that was going on earlier. Is it this room? Nope. Alright. I don't actually mind if I screw up his game. Maybe I should. Always listen to chat, never listen to chat. Oh, I can check these. Oops. I guess I walked too far. Oh, you say I can't screw this up, but I'm pretty sure if I tried hard enough, I could. Wait, why? No. Right, I should probably look at the alpha blocker first. I don't know what Beej was complaining about. I can totally open locker doors. Scrub. Why am I changing into... Is the computer helping me now? I wasn't paying attention to this part of the story. I can't tell if the computer's helping me or if, like, a bad thing's happening. Yeah, smelly clothing. That seems like a good idea to put on. Who knows how I got into it? I can barely breathe. Alright. No, you don't look perfect. I guess I can leave this room now. Oh. It's okay to be a slacker if you're on your break. Oh, now I can enter the doors. Whoops. Why are you keeping her? That's none of your business. That I really think is fair. Why should that be my business? Something is odd about you. Nope, not at all. So, I'll just leave. Bye now. So, I can get out of the creepy clothing now? Yep. Why would I ever wear anything different than this pink dress? Nintendo doesn't ever give me any other options. But I prefer this one over that. Now I'm gonna scold the computer, I guess. Wait. How could you conquer the world? Do you like the world you live in? There's a lot of problems. Yeah. Is that so? Tell me all your plans. Wait, you can't answer that. I need to tell Mario about these things you've told me. Let me do that. Okay. I guess I'll just go back to my room. Oh, Beej just really stopped up. That's not good. Should I save? Probably. I won't be mean and not save.
How you doing?
Hi, how you feeling?
I'm a lot better.
I did this thing where I saved the game. Is that acceptable?
It's a great start. Wait, if you're doing this one, maybe I'll just go home.
Well, you don't want to hang out with the chat?
No, I want to hang out with
chat. Beej doesn't like you anymore. He's going home now. Hi.
Oh, man. The punies, as they keep saying. Let's turn it down. Just a touch. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm so much better. There was a slight problem because the only facility here was an occupado. And I had to...
See, the chat believes me that you don't like them.
Wait, what the hell?
They're all broken up about it. You really should apologize for hating them.
I don't hate the chat. I never said I hated the chat.
Yes, you did. While you were in the bathroom, I could hear you. Ooh, Heather's Backlog. That's what I should do. I should just steal your
You should steal my show.
steal your stream every now and then.
Yeah.
Call it Heather's Backlog.
Well, if you get this job, you might make it in time still to the backlog, I think.
Yeah. Well, store closes at 6, so I'd be a little late, but I could still drop by.
How did he get? He must have had to fold himself through that door.
Beej, I hate the chat, dearie.
No! Stop gaslighting you! Stop gaslighting me!
Beej hates freedom and the chat. Oh, you hate freedom too?
List of
When
things
did that
I hate
happen?
are just getting longer.
Oh. I mean, I knew you hated certain things, but I didn't think you hated freedom.
Oh god. So now I play Bowser. I get to wrestle their jimmies. Oh.
So, Peach, while you were gone,
Yeah.
went and changed into the uniform of a soldier, and she went and talked to the bad guy,
Okay. Whoa, sweet.
who kind of told her about the world takeover and treasure. Then she went and talked to the computer, who wouldn't tell her the rest of the plans, even though he had helped her get to do the things he did.
Oh, wow.
And then
That is some shit.
allowed her to send an email to Mario about what she knows now. Because the computer's dumb. Yeah, and then you came back.
Okay. Well, that's good. How did Peach look dressed up
Wait,
like
you
a soldier?
hate kittens too?
Oh, yes. Why not?
Man,
We've
Phoenix
got a
is
wiki, and
Phoenix
we've got the internet.
Phoenix is gonna be so
somebody
sad.
can just write a said script.
Someone should go in and write down a list of all the things Peach hates on the wiki.
So,
Do that.
in a way, Quantum Dot's partially right. It's not that I hate ice cream; it's that I do much better on frozen yogurt.
Oh, you had ice cream?
I didn't have ice cream. No, he just said he hates ice cream as well. And like, I don't hate ice cream so
Oh.
much as I just do way better on frozen
Yeah.
yogurt than I do on ice cream.
No, he likes ice cream, he just can't have it.
Yeah, it's not very. Hey!
Why do
Do you hate us, Beej? Just subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. That's a good use of a subscription right there. God. I'm expecting that you guys are going to start subscribing with names that I'm going to have to read out loud on the chat. Like, I don't know why one of you just won't be like, I hate you, chat. Has just
Yeah, I'm
subscribed.
surprised,
Like,
I'm
just
surprised that hasn't been a name.
things you have to force me to say are just, they're going to come pouring out of me pretty soon.
It's a fun game.
What?
Making you say things.
Exactly. Should I sit closer? Whoa, whoa!
You're both too old.
Har. I like the single har as you would see in a Jack Chick comic. A Chick tract. Who else does the har? Oh, J. Jonah Jameson. That's how I'm reading that actually right now.
Oh, that's true.
Peter
Peter J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah,
That's not
no. Peter gets Jameson a giant ass fuck coffee har.
All right.
It's the J. Pinkerton Spider-Man edits are. If you go Google for that, they're fantastic. And Jameson says har in it, I think, a few times. It kind of establishes that as a thing. The 50 subs rule does not apply to all streams. It doesn't even apply to this stream right now. I will not be removing my shirt tonight. But, you know, later in the month.
Beach things coming out of me, dearie.
Can't wear hats. I just couldn't. I think we're going to go with har. Maybe he just thought that. Oh, he did! Wow. It had no effect on the plot. Hag thing. Blah. That is some, my wiki profile has been pulled up.
Yep.
What happens?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Mario! Mario!
I'm assuming
There we go.
Beej hates freedom, kittens, and the chat.
And the chat.
Cool.
It's going to cool down in here very nice soon. Alright. Princess and treasures connected. Trying to get it all. Treasures and princesses, does this greed never end?
Well, she's princess, right? That means she has, like, what, the Triforce of Wisdom in this game?
Yeah, and the evil wizard Bowser has the Triforce of Power. Beej hates the chat! Thank you for subscribing to the stream. I appreciate that you're willing to kick a little support our way because I hate you so much.
Aww.
Oh, it's Caffeinated Lemur that did it. Good job. Well done. Alright.
It's true, you did tell them to do it.
I did.
Like, it would be weird if it didn't happen.
Yeah. Peaches hate Harklet to be Bleach White Skeleton. Yup. So now you must leave. I need a new partner.
It's not like anyone's really gonna be able to get up to your level to fight you.
Beej has forsaken you, chat. So says the subscription. Thank you for subscribing. G Money. Oh. So this horrible knockdown drag out just may as well, we'll just keep this open.
Oh yeah.
Roasted Gravy has told us that the next chapter will be quite time consuming. Where are you, Beaches Christ?
Well, that means we could be here all night.
So I was
That's how this works, right? You play through an entire
chapter in one night
before you leave, right?
before we can get to go to bed. Exactly. Right. Oh my god. The chatter ungrateful brats. Thank you for subscribing, the chatter ungrateful brats. So when I was in an anime club in Edmonton, I had decided that the constitution we had written, which was over 10 years old, was awful and ridiculous, and it needed to be kind of cleaned up for the way that we operated the club. And so while we were working on it, somebody thought it would be funny, and I agreed, that we should insert the Beaches clause, which basically means, oh, a lot of backtracking. Oh, goody.
It's okay, Lord Hosk.
We love you too.
You don't have to.
And so the idea was that if I had ever wanted to return to the club at any point in the future, there would be a clause in the Constitution that basically allows me to assume full. I can't remember how we put it again. Basically, it means that I guess it was authority, that I assume authority over the club for that night. Or for any night in which I'm in attendance, that now I'm in charge of the entire club. We thought that was hilarious, and we never did put it in because I realized immediately the problems that would create.
You put it in the other one.
I put it in the one for Grand Prairie because as far as I was concerned, I didn't think it was ever going to make a difference. And
well,
I haven't been back, so.
Well, I don't know if the club exists or even uses that constitution anymore.
Exactly.
To be honest. We kind of hoped you would come back and enact it because it would be funny, but...
Yeah.
I know we never got far enough into the meetings I tried to hold to make us clean up the constitution for that to get kicked out, so...
Oh, hey. I really should make this my, There's a little bit of vibration here.
Why?
It's just like your phone would vibrate. I should make this my ringtone again. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh. Dearest Mario. Plan to control the world. It's to that end they're searching for crystal stars. Don't know what they'll do. Try to get them all. Row, row, fight the power.
Fight the power.
Row, row, fight the power. Okay. Down the grate? Why not? Lunatic, that is the Super Mario World opening theme. Like it's the attract mode theme. I don't think it actually. I think it comes up at the beginning of the game, kind of, but I don't think you ever hear it in the stage. Oh, I should have checked my. Sorry, we're gonna go back up because I'm gonna go check my. Oh, feck. Ah. Whatever. Yeah, I gotta go check my lotto. Yeah, I'm wearing my chat-hating vest. Good stuff. Whoa. Straight-dicked. Okay, let's get out of this.
Oh, one whole star point.
You guys like that vest? She made it.
Yep, I made the pants he's wearing in there too.
Mm-hmm. She hasn't finished the jacket yet, but soon.
Always with the jacket.
And the shirt, actually. You did the collar on the shirt.
I did the collar. Yeah, I switched out the collar.
I could go up this way.
I really should learn how to make men's shirts like that, though. I have a book for that.
Yeah.
On a wish list somewhere. I don't think I ever ended up purchasing it.
Alright, let's check the lotto. Ooh. No, I think I had 7,500.
Here, have a mushroom.
Hooray! Free mushroom! Wah, 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 wah.
Beej is a special paper craft. I made him 3 years ago.
Hey! Luigi!
Shirts Can't Beej just subscribed.
Really? Oh, shirts can't beach. Why didn't I see that come across the
I
screen?
don't know why it didn't show up on the screen.
That was super weird. But hey, thanks for subscribing, Shirts Can't Beach. That was really cool of you. I wish I had gotten an actual notification, but
That's weird.
Here we are.
Maybe it's just slow. Maybe we'll get it and we'll have to say it twice.
I guess. That'd be funny actually if it comes up a little bit later, but that's fine. Strudel Continent, Plum Valley Village. Something was wrong. What's the name? Hizza. Got the Rizza and the Gizza, now the Hizza.
They're saying you need to go back to Frankly to get
Yeah.
the next chapter started.
There you go. There
There we go.
now.
Shirts Can't Beach. Yeah.
Well done. Good job. Own daughter offers sacrifice this beast. Hey, you're brave. Sacrifice dude got all dolled up as a bride. Looks so good. Got into his lair. Chiffon really chafes. Snake in a second hit. I want to play that game. Definitely lunge left. Circuit Break Island. Mary asked me to stay Mary's daughter. She was sort of cute. We ended up sneaking off the next morning.
Oh, apparently you're not supposed to feel bad because it's just a resub.
Oh, okay.
So you can feel bad about the fact that people don't sub for you.
That's cool. I'm glad if people are subscribing over and over again. That's a good thing. Novelty subs are one thing. I think that's really cool. But even just resubscribing during my stream is really neat to see happen. So, Princess Eclair's voice. And he might be in love with her, but he won't actually say it. Luigi went left. Yep. Nope. Let's get the hell out of here. Talk to this dude again. I'm Jerry. It's moral. It's a strong choice. Yes, life shrooms can help prevent deaths.
Yeah, I think
Deaths.
they're saying that you die too much.
I barely died at all.
Are you sure?
Yes. All those fights in the arena are just, fights in the arena. Didn't die at all during any of them. I mean, you stop, you're done, frankly. But I didn't really die.
Have you died at all during this game?
I'm not sure. Crystal Star. Ah, okay. Gotta go to Thousand Year Door. Right.
Ah, you've died 3 times.
Oh, there we go. Haven't needed a single life shroom since.
Is
So
that
really
what, is
get
that
to
what
me.
that what keeps killing you? The life shrooms? I thought they were supposed to do the opposite. You're just using them wrong.
I'm just using them wrong. This is the... Yeah. Can't go that way. Must be this way. No, I want to go through here. Thank you. I think this is the right way. At least one of those deaths was the Bowser side scroller. I'm pretty sure that is true.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You did die during that.
This doesn't go anywhere. Rather, it stops here. So that's no good. Yes. Right, what Roasted Gravy says. I could just basically be checking the trash can for the bosses, so I don't have to tattle them. But it's kind of nice to know what the... what I've missed. That's okay. People die when they are killed. That's right. So there's one.
Okay, so you found 1 sage.
Yep.
Great.
6
more to
go.
Only 6? Wait,
Yeah,
I
it's
thought there were
always
8
7
sages.
sages.
7?
7 sages.
I
Yeah.
can't keep up with all these video games.
All right. I can't break the giant concrete blocks.
Oh, there's a map.
I can break the giant yellow blocks,
that's
apparently. Ooh. 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 Red Star. We're off to Russia.
I don't think Russia exists in this game.
It'll be the closest equivalent. Oh, yeah. Can't that Franklin guy read it? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody can keep up with James. He's special.
We're back. Okay, give me the goods. Total World Conquest. Jerks needs legendary treasure. Doesn't bode well. More serious. Researching.
Hey, doing research. Research. Oh, I have a theory.
Oh, the treasure was in actuality the Great Cataclysm. Okay. Twilight Town. It's perpetually dim and eerie. Here, I went to this bookshelf. And my book
How did he
magically
carry the
appeared.
book? Where are his arms?
Monster Musume. I like Monster Musume actually. I think it's certainly a shit ton of fan service. Let's be fair, but I think it's
a
cute in its own
manga you're
way.
reading right
Yeah,
now?
it's a manga I'm reading,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's a ton of fan service. But I think it's cute in its own way. I think that he's maybe gone a little too far because it's like every couple chapters he has to introduce a new monster girl, and it's kind of getting overloaded. I'm hoping he overloads it to the point where he just basically makes it more even just the plot gets more ridiculous. I will bring out Goombella in a second. Pipe to Twilight Town. West part of town. Yes, definitely. If I get stuck. Okay. Alright. This is for people? Yes, it is. Another Beej Novelty account is subscribed! Woo! Thank you for subscribing, Another Beej Novelty account!
People like you. Even if you hate the chat.
Alright. Should I be... Can we see... What can I do for some dicking around? Spoop is like being spooked, but Spoopifer, the ghost, he can't say spook.
Yeah, he can't say spook, and he's there to remind you of spoops.
Yeah,
to let you know.
To know that there's some spoops coming up, guys.
Spoops coming, guys.
Yeah.
I guess somebody's coming.
But he can't
Can't do the voices.
aspirate spook, so it's spoop.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Cleaning done, motivated workers. Please meet me in the Glitz Pit. Sure. All right. Alright, let's, alright, I got money. All the hottest new products. What you got?
Hammerman.
Still got W emblem.
Well, it's just not selling. You're the only one who buys shit from
I
him.
feel like I should buy Slogo, because it's so cheap. Even if I never use it. Unless it gives me back stuff, that would be kind of cool. It's like one of those things where you do something negative to yourself so you get positives back, but...
Like, where you hit yourself with a hammer?
Yeah.
Because if you stop, it feels good?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Your
that's what
messages.
Hammerman is, right?
What?
That's what Hammerman is.
Seriously?
Kinda want
I was
the
just
W
making that up,
emblem.
but alright.
I need to get like 60... Another like 40 coins, which means fighting things. Can't afford the W emblem, but we'll see if we can come back for it. Yeah, Slogo is needed for badge completion, so... I don't know if we're going to badge complete this game, because I have a feeling that would take forever.
I thought you liked being completionist.
I do, but it's... I don't know if it's something that is...
Oh hey, if you kill the shopkeeper, he drops a sweet katana. You should go kill him.
Yeah, she could do that. Thanks for the advice, Lurbot.
That wasn't Lurbot.
Wasn't it?
That was
it's
Lord
Lord
Hosk.
Hosk.
You need to pay attention to your chat.
Attack effects G is apparently giggling. It's G, it's a hard G, just like G, who's actually I think in the other room right now. He's graphic, 720p. Alright, let's go clean some stuff up. Come meet her in the Glitz Pit. This side? No. She's on stage watching them beat each other up.
It's a thing.
Great mustache. It is a great mustache. Yeah.
Well, sure. Sure it is.
I like that he's excited that I would be planning a comeback.
I like that the chat has like gotten very into the idea that Lord Hosk is really a bot, or being taken over by Lord Bot, or that we might all be bots and he might be the only real person.
Shit's like the Matrix, yo. I haven't talked to the lady who likes winners. I should go do that.
Why? Oh, right, because she would like you now.
Yeah, she would be totally into me.
Ew.
I have to move up
Isn't
a bit.
she, like, kind of big and fat?
No. I don't think she was. She's just...
I can't remember.
She's a
what
little
his character
older,
is.
but, you know, that's not a problem.
Oh, you like the older chicks, huh? I can leave. I can leave.
You sure can. You shouldn't, but you can. Don't have you chained to the table, like James.
I personally like to think that James chained himself to the table in order to prevent more Alex streaming taking over.
I just want to do the... I want to clean that stuff up. Just let me clean things up. Ah! Fine. So... Okay. Good, there we go. The garbage in the storeroom. I have a problem with garbage. Where are we gonna put it? Oh. I know exactly where we're gonna put it.
So wait, you've become a janitor now?
Yep. I was the champ.
Those are a lot of boxers.
Got a battle trunks.
I might even say that those are briefs that someone wants you to see.
Mm-hmm. These are underpants that you are a proper sartorial choice. That was a really, really good video. I really enjoyed that.
Oh,
and
yeah,
so
no, it's fantastic.
I didn't understand why it felt so different to me than stuff that I've seen us done before, and then I you know, I saw Kathleen writing about it online, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a really good point. It's
there were more girls,
and not only that, it was driven solely by that. How do I do this again? There we go.
yeah. And Missy was like really fantastic. So was Kathleen, and I think his name is Monty.
Yep.
He was really good too.
Yep. Okay, so now I have to get rid of all these things that I had on me.
It's funny because between that
Yes, I
video
can.
and that show we watched the other night, is do you prefer briefs?
Yeah. Briefs, huh? Absolutely. Absolutely briefs. Alright. Maybe that's what that box is for. Maybe I'm just gonna walk around with this stuff forever.
I'm pretty sure nothing new happens every time you go in that
I want
box.
something to happen in the box.
I could go get a real box.
Roasted
you
Gravy's
go
probably
anywhere.
right. I think we have to sell them. Oh, she's not here anymore.
We have to sell used underwear?
Yeah. Go to the store.
Ugh. I shouldn't take that.
Stars make you invincible? That's just ridiculous.
Kathleen's commentary about the underpants sketch is actually on her Twitter account.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to go find her on Twitter and look at her tweets.
Did I get a badge in that box? I guess I did. Look, I jumped in there immediately, so... Let's see.
Oh, Tylen Corp guessed what we were talking about. Mizaki-kun.
Oh, good. That's awesome. Maybe I can sell them here. Nope. Can't do it. Weird.
I think you've been tricked into obtaining a large pile of dirty underwear.
And then just going somewhere. What time is it? 7:26. We're gonna actually take a real break for real on the reel now.
We didn't take a break before.
In
You
the
left
reels.
the room
And we just kind of kept playing.
and
So,
I played your game for you.
but on the reels now, we are going to take a real break, and we will be back very shortly. So please enjoy these commercials from people who only have your best interests at heart and only wish for you to spend money on things.
Like Doritos.
At least I've returned. Oh, wait, you know what? Let's kill that thing. It'll be fine. Be fine in here for a little while longer. Sorry for the wait, guys. I guess I should have paused it, but I guess it also doesn't really matter. I have no idea where I can throw those trunks away, but I don't really care. Actually, I wonder if I should just throw them in the minor league locker room.
For the minors to use?
Yeah. I wonder if I could do that.
I don't know.
I should actually check back in with Jolene. She'd probably be just horrified for me to come in. I'm probably not going to do any more side quests at the moment, Modown Joe. I just wanted to see what was available. But, far away from here. I can't stand it. Goomba named Goomfree Roadport that buys stuff like that.
There you go. Now you know where to take it.
I just get back and it's straight buffered. Alright. Whew. Doo-ba-doo. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. 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 Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yes, yes. Dun, 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 dun. I kicked. Oh, it's just my bottle I kicked over. New me, new me, new. Sorry, was that baby carrying a knife and I missed it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I brought it up. You didn't seem interested. It was cute.
I looked over at it and I saw a baby, but I didn't realize.
It had a knife.
And then I was reading the
Here's
chat
a
and I'm like,
plastic
oh,
knife.
look at that. Okay, which one is Goomfree? Maybe it's this one. Oh, it's not that one. Lean straight in. Yup. Goomfree. I'm a wanted Goomba. 3 systems. Oh, he's in front of Frankly's house. Thank you, Lightspeed Dash. Makes that a lot easier. Alright, I could just get on his back. He's right there. Why not just let me give all of them at once?
Because you might want to keep some of them.
Oh, God.
Beej, don't you want to keep some nasty boxers?
I would prefer not to.
Are you sure? You could put them on laundry room floors and bait people with them.
Oh, look at that. He will only take the battle trunks, though.
Isn't that a good thing?
It's awesome. Alright, move back forward. There we go. Darkly? Oh, yeah. Oh, should I have kept one? Feck.
You should have kept them all, Beej.
No, she hates the smell of them.
It might have been important.
I want to get paid.
She won't pay you if you're in boxers.
Yes, if I'm hurt, if there filthy things are around her.
I feel like that's fair.
Get duress pay. Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, it only took like about, 10 seconds. It's just... He has no inventory. He's clearly eating all of them. Well done, Captain Spam. Okay, good. Thank you, Roasted Gravy.
But if you keep them and you jump in the water, you can swim.
With the trunks.
Yeah.
They would get clean, at least.
Well, it's they let you swim. It's their superpower.
Oh, damn
so
it.
You should have kept them and gone swimming.
I don't know if I have enough shines to upgrade Broshi. I thought I did that once already, because that's how he got the mini egg power. Can't go indoors. Take me to Jolene. So if I had one of those friggin' consoles in Rogueport that they have here, the Game Boy Advance ones, I could just, like, dial her up and say, did it, and she'd be like, great, here is some money.
No, don't think it works that way.
30 coins!
That's...
I solved the trouble.
That seems really cheap. 30 coins.
So was it 350 or 360 to buy the W badge? After Chapter 5, I'll be able to double upgrade to Ultra rank. Sweet. I don't have to worry about leveling up partners because I'll get another partner. Nice. Wee.
Everybody's saying 360.
360. Get 8 more and buy W emblem. 360 no scope. Alright. I'm gonna guess... I mean, this is fine. Hi. Do I have things on my face?
Some cat hair.
Alright. I should sit up a little more. I'm trying to relax because the pizza is just destroying me.
If you need to go, it's okay.
I know. I'm fine now. Like,
That's
I'll at
good.
least be fine for a while.
I don't wish bowel problems on you. That's mean.
Oh,
That's awful.
we don't wish them on anyone,
No.
really, when you think about it.
There's different things you can wish on people that aren't that.
After Chapter 4, I can do double cooking.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, everyone can probably see these whiskers. Oh no, they meant the cat hair on my
Yeah.
face. I feel you.
I mean, I guess you can maybe see them.
I don't want to do
A little
8
bit.
battles just to get more coins, though. Maybe I should just... Like, I could sell something. I've got these mushrooms. I could sell these mushrooms. Wait. Hey, gorgeous. I'm here to sell.
Cat ghost.
Oh, God, I can only get 2. Yep, sounds good. My free mushroom. Yeah. My other free mushroom. Maybe. That in coupon. It lets me stay for free though. Maybe I should just hang on to that.
Do you ever stay at the end?
If I need to, I can. I mean,
Just asking.
though if I give it up now, then also the down part is that if I go buy that right now, that's all of my coins. And then I have to go scrounge for a shit ton more coins. So maybe it isn't the best idea. Okay, let's just go to New Land.
New Land?
Well, I'm wondering if I should... maybe I'll go see what the other things are I can do. Oh, I could toss that dried shroom. Yeah, in coupon saves me 10 coins, so I guess it ultimately doesn't really matter much. Next trouble's worth 30 coins. Alright, well... Oh, you get an in coupon every chapter? I didn't realize that. I didn't know where I was getting them from. The in price varies by location, though. Merlee. Merlee's nearby. For Mario's sake. That's worrying. Oh, feck. Well, we have a shortcut to Pelberg now, I think. Toasty. Alright. Oh, feck. So, I have to go down to Rogueport, go down to her place, and then go to Petalburg, but I have to go down below there anyway. What's the other one? Bubulber. No. Sure, I'll take on your trouble. Alright. And Merlee is on the... She's back there, I think. No, that wasn't it. She's behind one of these ones, though. I think it's this one. I can't quite remember where she is again. You can only take one quest at a time, though, I think.
Yeah,
That's what I remember.
I'm pretty sure we weren't able to do multiples.
No, I came to... There we go.
Well, because you were talking to her
Custom
on the
Steam.
other side of the
Yeah.
crystal balls.
So we're here to do business.
You were a customer.
Exactly.
Clearly.
I don't think I'm the only one who is reading all of her lines as Zakora.
I haven't been doing that at all.
That's what I've been doing every time she speaks.
Zakora rhymes, though.
Yeah, so does she.
Does she?
That's why.
Oh. I wasn't paying
To
attention.
Petalburg, you must go. I can't do the accent. The heavy accent. Sigh. I gotta go to Petalburg. There was the... Where is the quick place to get there? Oh, right, it was down here. Oh, but Bulber wants a Glitzville hot dog. Okay, that's easy. And now I've put in everyone else's head that is what happens. That they all hear Zakora as well.
Almost everything happens in My Little Pony voices now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I said about the redub of Sailor Moon.
Oh God, yeah.
Luna sounds like Twilight Sparkle, even though it's totally not.
Well, I thought it was weird that in listening to Lita talk in the dub, in the original dub, right? Because we can use their names now because it's very easy to make that make sense. When you listen to her, it's like, Jesus, that sounds a lot like Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, that's true.
She's an evil enchantress
like
and she
the name
does
Lita.
evil dances. Yeah, I know.
It's a terrible name.
All right. And I think she runs the item shop, which I think is over here. Is it over here?
Proof that Beej hates us. He puts Sakura's voice in all of our heads.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. You clearly all seem to know who, that's nifty, who Sakura is, so I don't see how this is my fault.
But Beej, aren't you Sakura?
Aren't we all
Aren't we
Sakura,
all Sakura?
ultimately? Alright, does Toasty run the inn? No, thank you. No, thank you. Alright. And this goes out to the world, right?
People are saying you're a Reptoid now.
I can neither confirm nor deny that becoming a Freemason made me into some sort of lizard man.
I'd really like to know, because, while I find the conspiracy theory of Reptoids interesting, I don't really want to be married to one.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
Who's all they?
I don't know.
How many marriages have you had before me?
I'm not a lizard man.
Sure.
Nope. Crazy peach dude.
That's right. I'm a Reptoid racist.
Ah, that Toad likes Luigi the best. And then this happened. Yep. Nothing up here. Toasty is next to the Rogueport Market in Central Rogueport. Why did I have to go to Pellberg again? Because I'm an idiot. Help! Do I do that tongue thing? As in, do I have a tongue in my mouth and does it hang further out than normal? That's a yes.
Hmm.
Wow, 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 wow. Hats wear cats.
You're a multiply divorced Reptoid robot. Hmm.
I think it's supposed to be multiply, but...
Maybe? I don't know.
Multiply? But yeah, multiply is what that looks like. Tasty is not toasty. Well, then... feck me in the A. I mean, where is this person? Oh. Socks Mjolnir. Don't worry, I take no offense.
Are you a good French kisser?
I take up a lot of room.
So this week I started an Ask.fm account, and the second question I got from people was about how much you scrub in a day.
Yeah.
On a daily basis.
That was lovely.
That was really funny.
This is her, I think. It's the one house I didn't fucking check.
And you were all flattered because you were all like, oh, the first question people asked you was about me, which wasn't true at all.
I need cake mix and ruin powder.
Ruin powder?
Yeah. Just cannot believe it was the last house. It's like, oh, just go around to everything.
Dear Dr. Beej, how many French have you kissed? Well?
0, I think.
Heard it here first.
Pretty sure.
He thinks 0.
Yeah.
You didn't ask people for their birth certificates before you kissed them?
French that guy, he drops a sweet katana. That would change that game.
Yeah.
Straight up ruin powder. Gonna turn her into ruin powder. No, sorry, I have to go back down again. It's pretty racist that I have Frenched exactly 0 French people.
Oh, confirmed. Beej hates French people.
Confirmed.
How about French Canadians?
Goat there. No, French Canadians are awesome.
No, how many of them have you kissed?
Oh, none.
Ah, so So he hates French Canadians too.
I only like the races that I kiss. Oh man.
If Beej hates chat and Beej hates French people, are we all French? Well,
I'm not in the right area. I've completely forgotten where I was going. I'm too busy reading about how Beej hates French people. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Good job.
how many skeletons have
That's
you kissed?
fantastic.
Are you also a skeleton racist? Have you kissed skeletons?
I've kissed several skeletons. They've been wrapped in meat.
Ew. Like what? T-bones?
No, like human meat. Are we just talking like normal kissing now still? Or are we like on to like French kissing? Or is it
I think it might be normal kissing now.
Or like, what if I like nuzzle the cat? Because he's so cute. The cat is so cute.
Well, I mean, that's not the... Nuzzling is not the same as kissing. Oh, it's been confirmed you're a cannibalist now.
Of course. Wow. Ruin powder.
Oh, you're a skeleton apologist.
No, don't make me go buy fucking cake mix.
Oh, bacon-wrapped skeletons. Yes or no?
Delicious.
Okay.
Where was the skeleton kissing a Masonic thing?
Is the cat French?
He's Berman. My previous cat was an orange tabby, and he was cute too. The fuck do I get cake mix?
French cats confirmed.
French's cats, not French cats confirmed, but French's cats. Quest here is learning so much about Beej today. I'm on this. I am on a quest here, and it is awful. No, not Burmese. Burman. You can look it up. Birman. They come from Burma. Burma, but or Myanmar, I guess as it is now. But Burman, Birman, is a separate breed from Burmese. Burmans are great because they're very friendly. They're like long-haired Siameses that are super friendly and are they like you like puppies. Like they act like puppies in a way. It's because if they really like you when they're young, they'll just follow you around. Berman shave. Rick Berman is the one who ruined Star Trek. Berman Braga is the one who wrote a lot of Star Trek, I believe. Where the fuck do I get cake mix? Maybe you have some. Yes? This? Is it Brennan Braga, maybe? Not Berman Braga? Oh, God. I'm creating problems between me and Alex. Alex and I are going to have issues now, apparently.
Really? I thought I was the reptoid racist.
No, but apparently
Are you a skeleton racist
I'm
now?
a skeleton apologist. Brandon Braga,
right.
thank you.
Apologist.
Cake mix is at the Pianta Parlor. Thank you, Lord. Froze. We will get back on the...
No, I like the fact that the chat has distracted you so much that you couldn't remember what you were doing.
No, I knew what I was doing. I just have no idea where the where any of this shit is. I wonder if I can sell a mistake. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. First, I'm gonna try selling a mistake because I think that'll be funny. I need Piantas to buy it.
Oh, you know you hate Star Trek. Is that why I can't get you to watch DS9?
You have tried many times. We have watched. We're up to like season 3. They have the Defiant now.
Things finally get good.
Yes.
Beej is an Alexist. Beej hates cake. Oh, Alex versus Beej battle confirmed. Wow, these guys are on top of the news. I didn't even know that. Did you know that?
No, I just heard about it.
That's awesome.
Okay. So I need to get some piantas.
Confirmed. Beej hates.
Well, thank you. And now, I think I want more piantas.
I don't think you actually hate DS9.
No, I like DS9.
Yeah.
It's just hard for me to...
No, that was a joke. He's okay with DS9.
Oh, yes! Straight up, cake mix. Wait, refund?
He might dislike Voyager. Do you dislike Voyager?
Super appeal. Oh, there's rad badges in here. I had no idea.
Unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed. Not listening. Uninterested.
Oh. You really do hate the chat.
No.
It's okay. You don't have to talk to the chat. I can talk to the chat.
The cat ghost is so cute.
Cat Ghost is pretty cute.
So what was I supposed to confirm again while I was trying to concentrate on what I was doing?
Do you dislike Voyager? We are going to watch Voyager after we finally get through DS9.
Christ, really?
Yes.
Then I guess I hate Voyager because it looks like I'm not looking forward to it.
Or you at least have to download it so I can watch it.
I didn't, I don't know. I tried watching, okay, so no, go down in the sewer. That's what I need to do. So, big on Next Gen. So big on Next Gen. And so when DS9 came out, I was like, wow, this will be really cool. And then you see that whole based on Star Trek created by Gene Roddenberry, and it's kind of like, okay, so this is inspired by, they're obviously going to do whatever. And I was kind of, the reason I didn't like DS9 is because I didn't like the look of it. And I mean, I watched Emissary when it first came out, and I was like, yeah, okay, this will be cool, more Star Trek. I didn't realize that what I liked about Star Trek was all the stuff I'd seen in Next Generation up to that point, which was, the actors and how well everyone gets along and all that kind of stuff. And there's your cake mix. As you make a heartful cake, mix root beer well to make the cake mix properly bake. That's a triplet. My reward is 30 coins. Shit, yeah.
I won't force you to watch Voyager. I would like it if we download it so I can watch it though.
Yeah. But, I mean, DS9, I just kind of was like, oh, this is not what I like. I really didn't like the look of Cardassian technology, and still kind of don't. I didn't like because I didn't understand what they were going for, where it's like, okay, I did understand they're going for the fact that you're taking over this station that has completely different technology, and so maybe we'll have less, we can just kind of brush shit over a console, and it looks like something's being done, and that's fine, and everyone understands those things. And it's not all this, like, we have to make sure all the LCAR stuff looks a certain way and do whatever. It's like, no, we'll just make it look foreign, and no one will give a shit. But what I really didn't like, I didn't like the look of that, and so that kind of made it bad for me. Do it and do it right. Might as well just go get that Glitzville hot dog and be done with this. But it just, the design aesthetic pushed me away, as Jadixon puts it. And I was like, this is not, because what I loved about Star Trek was the crazy technology, and how everything looked a certain way and had a certain aesthetic. And now they're in this, like, rundown station that's all dark and kind of dismal, and I felt like this is not fun or interesting. This isn't kind of up. It's, and I just was like, meh. And I was hoping that what would happen is that there'd be, like, retrofits. Like, you would start to see Chief O'Brien fitting in, like...
Says you want to buy 2 hot dogs?
2 hot dogs, all right. But I will buy 2 hot dogs then. But it just kind of made me feel like when that wasn't happening, when he was in, like, trading in newer technology, I was like, so the idea here is everyone's just going to work with this stuff, huh? Is that how it's... Okay, great, lovely. And then I watched Emissary. I think I tried to watch another episode, and that's kind of when it all confirmed for me. It was like, no, yeah, you guys are just going to work with what's here. Now, when we watch DS9 later, and you start to see the evolution of, like, over the course of the seasons, and it's like, ignore all that crap, and it's like, I can actually just now finally appreciate story. And you start watching the fact that there's, like, they're walking around the station, there's, like, fluorescent lights that are flickering, and there's, like, panels missing off of walls and stuff, and you're like, oh, okay. There's, like, Quark's the only one left in the station. I didn't really get that from watching Emissary the first time because I must have gone to the washroom or something. This is not where the hot dogs are. They're in the hot dog cart. But that, watching it and then watching those things kind of slowly get fixed over time and kind of get improved, and it's like, oh, okay. I feel this now. I understand what they're going for. We're building a set piece, and everything's going to happen in the set piece. And then by season 3, it's like, nobody likes the set piece. Let's give them a ship so they can start doing stuff in the Gamma Quadrant. It's a good thing you didn't cook that thing that is behind me. Alright, we got 2.
Oh, somehow you became Will Wheaton.
Oh, that'd be rad.
That's kind of neat.
The Visitor in DS9. Have we seen that?
I don't think so.
We've watched.
We just got to season 3.
Yeah, we've watched all season 1 and all season 2, and we've just watched the first few episodes of season 3. And I'm gonna keep watching it till the end, even though I feel like it's gonna be kind of a twisty, like stomach turn kind of thing because, like, arc, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to deal with the stress of watching shitty things happen to good people, because it always bugs me. But I'm keen to see when Worf shows up, so that'll be fun. 402. Okay, well, we will get there. And then what was the other thing so then the Voyager, right? So I'm hearing, okay, well, they're going to do this new thing about Voyager, and I'm like, I don't know much about the Maquis, just a little bit that I know from watching that one episode of Next Generation where Ensign Rose involved and they deal with the Maquis in that, and it's like, okay, I kind of feel this. And then to have, this thing of like, oh, they go into this weird rip in space-time in the Badlands and they get carried across the Delta Quadrant, like, okay, that's setting up the conceit for what's going on. Like, yeah, but it all takes place on this really rad new ship, and they have like this biogel using warp drive thing that looks really cool, and everyone's got to kind of crush together to make a workable crew because of all this stuff that's going on. There's going to be like lots of drama and stuff there too, but like, this feels pretty good. Going to Petalburg. This way to Petalburg. And like, I thought it was super cool. And but after watching like the first 2 episodes, I was like, this is not really, like, Voyager did not really seem to stand out to me after that. I was like, I'm not really getting like excited about watching this, because again, I am watching season 7 Next Generation and all of these actors who have been working for 7 years and doing an excellent job with each other and really kind of feeling each other out. Like watching Picard just act the shit out of everything, and watching like all these people have, why did I do that? Have all these really good turns of story, and all this great, all these great things are going on. And so I felt like, okay, I felt like a little burned by Voyager, because I'm like, there's none of that there. And of course there's not going to be any of that there because they haven't had time to actually do any of that yet. So I gave up on Voyager and try to tune in from time to time to watch an episode here and there, but don't really get anywhere. I didn't... good, it was over here. Oh, damn. But... So Enterprise... And I was like, I think I'm screwed. I'm not going to like any of this stuff. And yeah, I didn't like Enterprise, like, because we knew the scene with what's her name, T'Pol. Got to get her rub on with the other dude, Trip, I guess it is. Who am I giving these hot dogs to again? The Babam? Babulber, that's it. Is that him? Actually, I can use Gubilla to tell me who people are. There was somebody before Kate Mulgrew? Alright. Ah, this guy here, I bet. Spicy. Here, have a hot dog. I brought one for you. Thanks for warning me, guys. I'm glad I got two.
Oh, you would have been angry.
I'd have been pissed off, and you missed getting to see that.
That's what happens when you help Beej.
Yeah. Oh, don't ask for a third. Goodbye. Goodbye. Spicy. What? What?
Did Paul do that thing for you?
He did not.
Okay, I'll do that thing for you.
Thank you. Well, he might have, but he didn't. He didn't follow up with me about it. He wants cake mix. No, he wants mousse cake.
So hot dogs were not all of it. So I guess Beej does get to be mad.
Son of a bitch.
He looks so happy when he's angry.
Oh. That way to roll me, guys. For not mentioning that. No, you need 2 hot dogs and it'll be fine. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to. Oh no. I mean, one thing I'll give Enterprise some credit for is it certainly had a lot of personality going for it. But we did feel like it was weird to watch all this gel rubbing going on. And I mean, we were at the proper age to enjoy watching a woman having gel rubbed all over her, but it also kind of feels.
Yeah.
It felt.
How old were you?
I think we were in our mid-20s, early 20s.
Okay.
It's the right age, and we're just kind of like.
Sure.
And the thing is, we were not.
More than one right age.
Yeah. There is more than one right age to enjoy that. Obviously, the band, the spectrum is quite wide for men to enjoy that.
Yeah, yeah, for men.
Yeah. But, I felt so...
It's a very specific age for women,
It-
and it's very slight, and it was not me.
It felt so dumb, because it felt like such pandering, and I guess I mean like, when we were watching this, because Ian and I watched this, and a few other of our friends watched this all together, and we were just kind of like, yeah, they're certainly doing... It was like weird and awkward, like, when you watch a movie with your parents, and then like the love scene comes on, and you're kind of like, you can't be like, I need to go to the bathroom, because that's not good. So you have to kind of sit there and be like really interested in your popcorn, or and you don't want to like throw your blanket over your head, because it's kind of like I want to keep watching this, and you're just kind of like, Jesus. So, anyway, it was just kind of like we all felt kind of bad. Like we were like, this is really happening in this series because I guess it's trying to attract us.
Does that feel weird when something happens in a TV show that you know is being directed at you specifically?
I guess I could have just bought 5. Yeah.
Just to make you watch it?
Yeah.
Not for like any other reason?
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel weird?
Oh, it's the worst. Well, when it feels like it's pandering to you.
Well, yeah,
guess
that's
it
what I
should be a
mean.
little
Where
more
it's
clear,
like where they put a thing in front of you and they say, you're supposed to like this.
Yeah.
Remember?
Why don't you like this?
Why don't you... We're doing what you want.
Yeah.
So you have to like what we're showing you.
Yeah.
So watch it.
So, it just... Arclight makes a good point. Sex in TNG, is weird and awkward, but of course, I think that the sex in Next Generation is very much a product of its time. In 87, 89, like around that era, right? That's different than the early 2000s. We've had like 15 years to kind of, like there's this difference in time or whatever it was when that actually all lined up. I can't remember when the hell it started, but alright, I gotta cook the fucking cake mix.
Wait, did you start to go back?
I was going back and I was like, that's not gonna help anything because I'd have been pissed off again. Thank you, Captain Spam. I will give Zesty the cake mix and make the mousse cake, and that'll be awesome. Bake that cake. So, and what's weird about that is like even watching like season 1 where they would have what was Haven, wherever it was that Wesley was gonna die. I think that was Haven. Anyway, like, and that and Risa, well, Haven's like first season. Risa, I think they did it up a little bit better, where it was like, we can be more obtuse. We can send Picard to the planet, and we can make it this like it's a pleasure planet, and everyone has a great time, and that's because we're kind of all grown up, and sex is great, and it's fun, and whatever, and Picard just can be kind of like, I don't want to be involved, and I just want to read my book and deal with it, and it's like, that's fine. You can do that.
Unless you're a chick who's into archaeology.
And then Vash comes and ruins the shit for you, but...
I guess I might be into that.
Yeah. Ruins your vacation.
Ruins
What
it.
is it? Yes, got there.
He seemed to quite enjoy that vacation.
Yeah, he had a great time. But... I was, oh god, Dix is singing the Enterprise theme. I don't even know the lyrics, but I as soon as I saw the first 3 lines, I was oh yeah. I know what's going on. Yeah, Krieger-san, Picard's flute, the Resican flute. I learned to play penny whistle by playing the Inner Light, the theme to the Inner Light. Yeah, if you want to throw out more stuff and get my opinion on stuff, by all means, but I do not know the how many ears does Spock have joke. I would assume it's just 2, but... Petalburg. Wait, no, wait. I have to go back up, don't I? Because this is 1,000-year door level. I don't need to do that. Okay, back up. But, it just, I don't know why, but it felt like when you get pandered to like that, and you feel like, like, we're fans of this, we already like this, you don't need to do this kind of stuff for us, the final frontier. That's super cute. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine who really, really liked Stargate SG-1 and Farscape and all the other alternate sci-fi that wasn't Star Trek and Star Wars. Moose Cake?
Alternate.
Well, it's,
Your choices are Star Trek and Star Wars or anything else.
The two, and I even list Babylon 5 as the alternate, because it's like, whenever anybody talks about mainstream sci-fi, it's be like, oh, well, you're like that Star Trek stuff. And it's like, no, I like Babylon 5. Well, that's Star Trek stuff. No, it isn't. It's frickin' this, so, and he loved he loved Lex. Absolutely loved Lex. I watched Lex and I was like, I can't get this. And when he described it to me in like the broader strokes, I was like, oh, that sounds hilarious. He's like, it is. It's super. It's funny and it's kind of awful and it's really a neat idea. And I'm like, I just can't get beyond the production values of it. And he's like, that's fine. But, all right. Peace, love, and food. Show your gratitude. I feel like that's special. I can always get more of those dried bouquets. Hey, all those of you who said this wouldn't be worth it, you're right. Don't know if that's good for yet, but whatever. I'm sure it'll become something. DS9 was a ripoff of Babylon 5. Pitched to Paramount and was passed on, and then DS9 started being planned.
That could be true.
I could see that. I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I
mean,
believe it.
Roddenberry passed away, right? Like if it wasn't his beast.
All kinds of things like that happen. It's what happens when you tell people your ideas.
Mistake plus dried bouquet equals space food. I like the sound of this. I guess I'll give that to somebody. I'll give that to one of the guys to hold on to for me then. But yeah, the bits I saw of Stargate SG-1 though, even like when my buddy would tell me about this stuff, I still really enjoyed hearing him talk about the stories and the stuff that's going on, because he tended to like, I'll give you the broad strokes of like 6 episodes all put together so you can kind of get a sense of what's happening. It's like, okay, that's fair. Things like Earth Final Conflict, I had friends who watched that. I was never into that. They liked, what's his name? No, actually, I don't want you to sell you that. I just want to make you store it. I forgot how to do that. How I do that is go down one more. There, you hold that. They liked the Ian and our friends. They used to, because they all lived together and they were watching Earth Final Conflict, and they would do like the impression of the guy who is the one of the main aliens, because they're on Earth to kind of eventually take over, and so there's pseudo evil, and except that it's kind of not, and they're all like, we need more gold bullion, like they had this really they had kind of unusual voices, but it didn't sound like that. But whenever they Ian or my buddies would do the impression, they would do it a little like that, and then it just got worse. Bullion, I need bullion. They just get really into it, and it just got worse and worse. To when I finally watched the show and they didn't talk like that, I was pissed off.
Oh, I would be too.
Because I was like, but that's what they're supposed to sound like. It's like, no, this is what we Sandoval, where is my gold bullion? And I'm like, oh, I wanted that. I wanted this really just scene-chewing dude.
You got hyped up for a thing that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Your expectations were dashed.
It's true. That's fine. I guess there's nothing left to do but go hang myself.
Well, why did they even put it in this game? You can't use it. I was telling you to go down the grate on the west side, then go left.
Oh yeah, go left. I've heard that one before.
What? It seems legit.
Yeah.
Go left.
Okay, let's go this way. I need to trade in the dude who can do the mad jumps. Mad jumps. Got me there. I'm gonna go to Twilight Town. I guess I'm not.
Pipe rejected you.
My what?
It rejected you. You've been rejected. How do you feel?
That's shitty. Oh, and then that come out over here.
I didn't know you could be rejected by pipes.
That's really strange. Maybe what's her name will tell me about it.
Nope.
Nope.
You not allowed.
Okay. So I have to find another way there.
It's Beej. It happens to everyone.
That's good. I totally got friend zoned by that pipe.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. You heard me.
Friend zone you.
Eat the hammer.
Beej, no means no.
Nope, trading you out. Somebody who can actually do some damage. Got a feel-good mushroom? Oh, feck.
Ah.
Oh, I need to go to Franklin so he can tell me how to get through the pipe. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah, pipes are broken if people don't tell you that you should go that way.
Yep. Oh, I must find the Twilight Town resident worker before you can take the pipe. Take the pipe! Okay. Yeah, there's a, there are a ton of alternate sci-fi, of the less popular, less mainstream sci-fi, that end up being filmed in Canada, just because it's cheap. And, you know, in Vancouver, it's a very nice place to film. They have fairly clement weather most of the year. You can film outside. Simon Fraser University, a lot of Simon Fraser University apparently was used for Stargate. Went too far. And that's just because it has kind of this nice brutalist modernist architecture that works good for a bunch of... and it's up on a mountain, so you can keep it fairly quiet. Ah. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, we've been to Simon Fraser a few times and seen girls in cheerleader outfits for all kinds of colleges that don't exist there. I mean,
That's
Vancouver.
true. Darkly.
I like to think they're having a convention.
I bet he lives back here. Or I'll kick you. I bet you're Darkly.
I don't know, what was
Oh,
your
yeah.
first guess?
I think I came and talked to him before, actually.
Oh, so it wasn't the dark shadow
up.
on his face.
You need to have something that has your name written on it. Well, you're made of paper. Just write it on yourself. Oh, got there. Mario.
Just gonna write Mario on your butt. There, now always remember your name.
Broshi Star. Watch where you're drawing. You touched my paper asshole. Alright, have a good time in Twilight Town. See ya. Anything else for us? Alright. That's nice. He supports us.
Well, I mean, you did let him write on your butt.
Yeah, that's true. Scanner Darkly was fun. I enjoyed that movie. Doobity-doo-bity-doo. Man. Let's say 28. If you guys want bad sci-fi and bad movies in general, Lonely Cracker says, my friend's dad writes a lot of them that get filmed in Vancouver. Like, that's on his resume. I write bad sci-fi. He wrote Avalanche Sharks and Maximum Surge. Oh my god. I never watched Team Epic. Oh, Space Mutiny was filmed in Canada? I'll go you one better. The Final Sacrifice was filmed in Alberta and was most likely filmed in southern Alberta, near enough to Calgary. Probably, I'm going to assume west of Calgary. Which, when you're a kid, when you live in Alberta, it's very special to find out that this terrible movie, The Final Sacrifice, and it's being made fun of on MST3K. That's one thing. But when Mike and the bots go out of their way to learn a whole bunch of stuff about Alberta, apparently, and they name drop Medicine Hat, the town of 50,000 people, or the city of 50,000 people where you grew up, that's hardcore. To just have Kevin Murphy yell out their further adventures in Medicine Hat during the credits, and you're like, oh my god, somebody knows about us. And that happened in Monty Python too. They had a there's a thing where the guy comes in to get his nose operated on. And they do the gag where it's the doctor's nameplate, and it's so long, it goes off the edge of his desk, it goes to the edge of the room, turns, goes along further on the room, turns again, and goes along further. There's a point where he has like a DDS in Canada, or Ontario, or something like that, and then beside it says DDS, Canada, brackets, all of Canada except Medicine Hat. 1960s Monty Python, and they just picked Medicine Hat. They didn't pick Moose Jaw, which I would pick. They picked Medicine Hat, which I thought was awesome. This is Twilight Town.
Looks dark.
Kind of gloomy. I like it. I like the music. Let's turn that up just a tiny little bit.
You want to talk about the new anime we're watching this season?
Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun. Based on the hilarious Yonkoma, and you should be reading that. Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun, so good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. It's a lot better than those other shows about mangaka that you keep bringing up that are all perverted.
I really like mangaka san to assistant san to.
No.
And the bringing it from, because it's goofy and it's a little dirty.
A little.
And the guy, well, the mangaka, he's like a golden retriever. I figured it out. He's like a big, dumb golden retriever that likes panties and boobs. And he's just kind of like, I'm really good-natured and I'm super dumb. Just to the point where it's like, oh, I wish I would get to see your panties. And it's like, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
Stop acting like that.
It.
But
I don't like that he's an idiot.
just lovable, like a big dumb
No,
animal.
he's not
so
lovable.
anyway, you didn't read the manga. You have to read the manga, and you get that from it, because in the series, they paint him like that, but the series goes by so fast that it's just kind of dirty and off-putting. And I end up watching more because I'm like, I like the series, I like the book. I'll watch more of this. You didn't like it, so I'm like, I'm not going to watch it with you. And I watch more. I'm like, everything that's happening on screen is the stuff that happens in the book, and some of it's kind of funny to see animated. But nothing new got introduced by turning it into anime. It just is kind of the same thing that was... And I have to skip the opening ending sequence because it's just so frickin' fan servicey and blatant. There's Rail Wars.
Rail Wars is mediocre.
Could be a lot better than it is.
It could be a lot better. It's not the worst thing I've seen. They do... Oddly, like they put a lot of shading in the weirdest places.
Well, no, they put them in the proper places where if you want to accentuate how big this woman's boobs are, or if you want to show off the fact that her ass looks like this in that skirt.
But butts don't get shaded that way.
No, they shouldn't get shaded that way because the woman, it looked like she was wearing a latex vacuum fit skirt.
Yeah, that's why
with no panties.
It shouldn't actually be shaded that way because there's no way in hell that uniform is made out of that.
The ones where it's when they're walking and one butt cheek goes in front of the other one and then goes in front of the other one. I love that because I'm like, that's impossible.
But oddly enough, we have not seen a single panty shot, and there's been like 3 or 4 scenes where in any other anime they would fan service the hell out of it.
Oh yeah.
And they have not done it at all. So I give them props for that, even if it's not the greatest show. It's okay.
They put like
There's worse.
Wow, that was weird. Yeah, I mean, like, the end of the first episode, where we're watching the ending theme, and like, this is actually pretty good. They should use the ending theme. Maybe the opening theme. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad. Okay, let's watch the preview. Preview's over. Okay, well, we'll give it another shot. Bam! Cheesecake shot of the two girls in like back to back. One of them lifting the other one up, and then it's kind of shot at like a weird below angle, and it just looks really like it.
Yeah.
It is super fan servicey because it's like
that was weird.
the girl with the big boobs
Like,
is wearing a
that
much
came
too
out of
small
nowhere.
bikini, and it's just like that is really weird. I
They're
guess we're
doing,
still gonna watch this.
They're doing the bathing suit episode next, aren't they?
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
where they all have to wear
Which
bathing
doesn't
suits.
really feel like that should make any sense in this series, but
Yeah.
I guess you have to.
Oh, badness. Let's see.
Um,
Glass Lip. I haven't watched it. Kind of interested, but not really. Aldnoah Zero, as I understand, is a mecha series. I haven't been hot on mecha series for a while, so I've been kind of just not watching it. Like we haven't gone to get it so we could watch it. But Barakamon,
Barakamon is the
calligrapher.
Oh,
And
that
it-
one's fantastic.
That's high quality.
Everyone
I like
should
it.
watch that.
Yeah, Barakamon's really good. They made a Mandom joke in the third episode, which means I had to take a picture of it with my phone because I couldn't take a screenshot. I was busy, and so I took a picture with my phone and then tweeted that immediately Ian, and I'm like, you should be watching Barakamon. The name of the show we were talking about before is Rail Wars. So much. It's a light novel, and it's just kind of. I thought it would be more fun because I thought it'd be more focused on a lot more focused on the trains and everything
Ian
else.
said that it was a lot of the work was based on a specific artist because that's why he was excited about it. He'd seen
About Rail Wars, okay.
he'd seen this artwork this person's done where it's girls in the uniforms because how much Ian likes the uniformed girls.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So he was really excited about that. I'm pretty sure he's really disappointed by what came out.
Yeah, because the uniforms are not. They're not obeying any sort of laws of physics, even, let alone how they should look. I mean, because it's. We thought it was going to be very much like. Hey, what if Japan's railway was actually just fully nationalized and we just basically have this whole thing about here's a whole bunch of crap that happens on the railway, but it's Rail Wars, so I thought it was going to be like Library
we were
Wars.
expecting a lot more like Library Wars, which is definitely not where it's going, but which is too bad. But I mean, it's not the worst thing I've seen. I'm not turned off by it, so I kind of feel like we could keep watching it.
So quick here, am I watching Captain Earth? No. Might look at it again, but I don't think we're going to. Do I have an opinion on Bakano? Never. Tried to watch it, fell asleep. So I didn't get into that. How many panty shots of a mecha woman are too many? I'm gonna have to say there's a lot of room for me to figure that out. Aldnoah Zero looks at Library most mecha series recently. That'd be not actually would be pretty cool, but.
I'm sorry, which one? What?
Aldnoah Zero. It's.
I
yeah.
have that on my watch list,
Yeah, because I think and Ian and Corey are watching it now
but
too.
I haven't started watching it yet.
Anything else that's on there?
Thoughts on Panzer Undergirl? Did we watch that?
Panzer. Oh, Girls und Panzer, the one where they are in the tanks.
Oh, we only watched the first episode.
We watched the first episode and said, F this S. We just were like, nope, can't do it.
Didn't really find that super interesting.
Corey had a theory that she shared with us. She refers to those anime as guns.
Oh, right.
Much like Survival Game Club, where it's a show about guns, or it's a show about tanks, or it's a show about planes. It's basically here is a show that is based on this one thing that we can draw with loving care. So we'll draw this gun, and it's a beautifully rendered gun, like in Gunslinger Girl, right? These beautifully rendered guns, and that's the hook that makes you watch it. But really, all it is an excuse to show boobs.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's so that you can look at boobs, but be like, I'm actually watching a show about guns.
yeah. So we watched the that survival war game. That's shit. Don't watch
It's
that.
not very
That's
good, I
dumb.
thought.
Unless you're into that kind of thing, then go ahead. But it's gross.
I was hoping it was going to be way better, but
It's dumb. It could be better. It might get better. I'm not willing to take that chance.
yeah, it's true. All right. Town's been cursed.
Did you ever watch Black Lagoon?
I did not. Though I understand it's the series that has that wicked helicopter and boat crash in it. I watch it. I think it's that one, but I don't know. We might might not. I'm not sure. Nobunaga Concerto. I'm not really into a lot of the stuff that happens during the warring states. So the creepy steeple.
Sword Art Online. I know we haven't watched that.
Yeah, I probably won't.
Beej probably won't. I have it on a very long backlog list that I'm going through on Crunchyroll, so it'll be a long time before I see it. Have you seen Melicon?
I own it all.
Yes.
I own the special editions so that I can watch it in chronological order or in release order.
I like release order better.
I have never cracked them open because I watched it twice and decided I watched it twice on the copies I had wherever, and I was like, I'm done watching this show. I don't need to see it anymore. Oh, Nodame Cantabile is very fun. It goes on for a while. There's 3 different arcs.
Durarara. I wish you'd watch Durarara.
I will probably watch Durarara.
It's very good. It's you can't, as far as I'm concerned, you can't skip the opening theme song on it.
Okay.
Because they do parts in that to kind of show you what storyline that you're in, since they switch around a lot.
Yeah, so Dark Morford mentioned Sabagebu, the survival game club, and I'm just like we watched Defrag, and that was even kind of a hard push to get through Defrag, because I'm like, I think, because it felt very slice of life-ish, and it's like, well, it's kind of funny, and then it started to like,
it was
towards the end I felt like, oh,
it was not really for us.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I think we enjoyed parts of it, but it went in directions we would have preferred it didn't. We would have preferred other directions.
I was like, it felt kind of I don't know, I guess I felt like I wanted something a little different out of it. I was hoping for it to be the goofier kind of, we're going to do game development, but it's also going to be really goofy. And it's like when they decided, and it was like, well, this isn't really about game development, it's about the people who are involved and in this club. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I should have adjusted my expectations then. Because that's the thing about a lot of those club anime, is where it's a thing, it's like, well, we have this club where we're supposed to do this thing.
Yeah.
And then rather than do that thing,
you get K-On!
Yeah, which, I mean, we stayed with K-On! For a very long... We watched all of K-On!
K-On! Was somewhat interesting.
And when they would play music and when they would like go practice and stuff, it was kind of fun. So it was like, okay, I can kind of get around that. But a lot of this other stuff more recently has just felt like, well, we will hang this on a hook and we'll come back for it later. And I just feel like it gets shelved. Ooh, we just watched Soul Eater Not.
That's true. That didn't end all the way I wanted it to.
Yeah, but it was
it was a predictable ending, but it's not what I wanted. I do want to see Soul Eater now, though. Yeah. I mean, there's an awful lot of Soul Eater to watch. Yeah, so. I know. That's typically the barrier to entry is if you don't catch on to that show right away and it gets a lot of episodes, then you're like, do I really want to watch that many episodes? And then it just kind of falls by the wayside. Ikitosen, I was going to watch because I didn't watch Tenjo Tenge, and I was like, well, I hear that Ikitosen's supposed to be the same. And then I watched like the first episode of it and was like, it's fighting and I can't really get into the fighting anime. Same thing happened with me in Flame of Recca. Flame of Recca was really interesting to start with, but then didn't actually develop. Like when it started to develop, it turned into just a tournament fighter, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about the tournament fighter, and there we go. And then somebody mentioned Bobo. No, wait. Bobo. I think I have that right. Yeah, now. I remember when that one came out because it was funny to say. Yeah, we wanted to watch that, but we didn't. I shouldn't. When I say we, I don't mean we. I mean I and my friends wanted to watch that at some point, but we could just never really get that. Get together to do that. Just back to Soul Eater Not for a second. We haven't actually seen Soul Eater. We've only seen Soul Eater Not, so we can't compare whether or not it's good in that sense, or if it even makes sense. I've heard that it's not. If you've seen Soul Eater and if you like Soul Eater Not is not for you. But having not seen Soul Eater, I liked Not. That was weird to say. I said Soul Eater a lot. Yeah. They're not going to leave. Okay, that's cool. Excuse me. Oop. They ain't going anywhere.
Oops, save block. That's what I wanted. Yeah, JoJo. We were probably going to watch Stardust Crusaders at some point. I tried watching the original JoJo anime that came out recently, and I couldn't get beyond bad things happening to a nice boy. It just shut me down.
Because I enjoyed it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I forget that you don't enjoy watching people have bad things happen.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer to have it set up like because Dio is such a shit, and it's like
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
rather come into something where like I would have rather came into that series where Dio's kind of been established as we know he's the bad guy, and JoJo's already aware that he's the bad guy, and he's not like just blindly trusting in him and stuff like that. That's kind of what I wanted more of, and I would have probably been able to take watching the start of the. There we go. Watching the start of it, if it had started a little later and then like we had maybe a flashback or something, which is why I think we're gonna end up watching Stardust Crusaders and then might go back and watch the original again. There we go.
How about Blue Gender?
Coin. Never seen it.
Oh, there you go. Never seen it.
Smoink bloink, boink, croink oink. Can't even oink properly.
What's your least favorite anime?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's always a hard question.
Something that I've seen a lot of, and then regret the fact that I've seen it. Maybe something like that.
Or, I mean, I guess if you wanted to be fair about it, it would be something you've seen most of and then decided you didn't like after all.
Oh man. Air.
You didn't like Air?
Sorry.
I've never actually sat down properly and watched Air, but I saw an AMV that made it look really good. So I've wanted to see it, but I understand that it's nothing like this AMV has made it out to sound, which is kind of a shame.
Oh no. Oh, she got pigged. Oh.
Wink, wink.
She's their mom. And so I sure.
They look old enough to take care of themselves.
Oh, they're hungry. They were crying
Well-
out for food.
Now their mom's a pig.
Yep.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yep.
Let's see.
I really like Spice and Wolf. That was fun.
Any recommendations for a feel-good slice-of-life comedy anime?
Nichijou.
Yeah, that will be Beej's recommendation for a lot of things. Nichijou. Beej, you ever watch The Vision of Escaflowne?
Yep. Own a copy too.
I believe you also haven't opened
Yeah, I
that.
haven't opened that either. It was very expensive, and I'm never gonna open it. I have the limited edition set that came with all of it on DVD, and also came with the limited edition Black Escaflowne figure, and it's still all in the shrink wrap with the original
Yeah.
thing on it.
Beej is notorious for not opening any of his
A lot
DVDs.
of my things, yeah. You got me some great gifts though.
I like to think so.
Sorry,
It's okay.
she's bitching about her husband.
Is he a pig too?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the whole place is closed now. Really? I can just go into the storeroom?
Nope.
Ah! You tease. Maybe I'll go stay at the inn. Oh, Popora-chan. Yeah,
All
working's
right.
really good too.
So
Thoughts on Slayers?
I love Slayers. I still have to watch the rest of what is it, Evolution R and Revolution, or is it Revolution Evolution R? Those other two seasons they made, I have to watch the rest of. But I really like Slayers. I think you've only watched the first season.
I think I did too, yeah. I had never seen Slayers until about 3 years ago. And I was kind of avoiding it because I felt like it looks really old and I don't think it's... I mean, it's probably going to be good, but I don't really know if I'm going to feel it or not.
Such good slapstick.
But yeah, it's super good.
fact, I was super happy when they brought out those other seasons, and then I was super mad because they were 13 episodes each and $60 a piece. It's a ripoff.
How do you use an inn coupon? Do I just have to stay at the inn?
I guess so.
There we go.
Yeah.
Stay at inn and get a free peach.
How about
I did not get a free peach.
Bakuretsu Hunters?
Oh, that's an old... Oh, there's
I don't
a free
think
peach.
I'm pretty sure I've not watched that.
I have watched Backlog Hunters.
Yeah?
Yep.
What's it about?
It is about a group of people who hunt demons, and the two girls. One of the two girls end up dressing like dominatrixes. It's just the easiest way to describe it. And one guy who's like the god of destruction. You know, like the Devil's a part-timer. You know how when he changes into like from being the nondescript dude, but he changes into like the big devil-looking kind of guy. So that's essentially what happens back at Hunters. There is a guy in that who is like just kind of your normal everyday whatever. He's not that strong, but when they go to fight something, he can turn to the god of destruction, which is basically just like a huge version of this big bull kind of minotaurus beast. We watched it in club. I never really understood what was going on. I just saw the things getting the shit kicked out of them, so that was fine. I think we're gonna just ride this out, maybe into like 9:15. We'll see what happens. Need the mayor's position. Oh, here's the dude.
I've heard the Hunter remake is good. Thoughts? Haven't watched that either.
Hunter x Hunter? I've never seen Hunter x Hunter.
It's long.
Who's next?
So I know it's one of those ones where it's like, well, I didn't catch on to it when it was first coming out, and now there's a lot of episodes, so it's going to be a time sink if I do want to watch it. Beej finished Log. I want to hear more of your thoughts on it. If I have to send a hard drive of it, I will.
I have it all.
We really should.
Don't worry about it.
We really should get back.
We should
onto watching
figure
it.
out where the hell we are in it. We're in like 48 or something.
The show's old, so I don't care. Spoilers. The guy I like dies, and then we stopped watching it because I was sad. I didn't want to watch it anymore.
Yep.
That was why we stopped watching it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It was my fault.
Yep.
I mean, I do want to keep watching it. It was good, but it's so sad. He
Spoiler,
died.
a guy that you'll probably like dies. Because that never happens in Log normally.
Wait, are there going to be other people that like die?
Oh, everybody dies in Log. Eventually. I mean, it's
You're
an
not
epic.
selling me on wanting to keep watching this.
I haven't seen Sankareya, haven't seen Korewa Zombie Deska, or on Host Club is pretty damn good.
Owen Husko's great.
Yeah, we bought it on Blu-ray. We don't even own a Blu-ray player.
You insisted we buy it on Blu-ray.
Because I thought if we're going to start buying collections, we might as well start buying them on Blu-ray to get the optimum quality.
I wish they put the Blu-ray logo at the top in pink to actually match the disc.
Yeah.
Because it's in blue, and I just really feel like it ruins the aesthetic of the thing.
Have you seen Dot Hack? Because I have not seen Dot Hack.
I've seen one of them. I saw one that was playing on YTV because it was on around the same time that like Gundam Seed was on, and it was all right. It wasn't really my kind of thing. I think Dot Hack is really interesting for the fact that if you want the full story of everything, apparently there's a very convoluted way in which you're supposed to read the manga, parts of the manga, watch some of the anime, play the video games, watch the anime that comes with the video games, and then like read other parts of the manga or something.
Okay.
So I think as a franchise, that's pretty awesome. But from what I watched, I didn't really care. It's mostly people on the internet as avatars.
Yeah.
I often refer to it when I talk about the epilogue where everyone has a party at the end.
Yes, that's right. You mentioned that before.
Yeah, because that's what happened in that series. In the one I watched, everybody had a party at the end. It was weird.
All right, let's take some stuff out of the storeroom. I have a strange black key.
Hack Sign. Yeah, Hack Sign is the one that I watched. Chat knows.
Chat knows.
Chat knows. What are your thoughts on anime hip-hop musical mashups? Well, do you have thoughts on that?
Sounds pretty fun.
Sounds fun.
I do remember Witch Hunter Robin.
All right.
We wanted it to be so good.
Did you show that in club or did I show that in
You
club?
might have showed it in club. I think I decided not to.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure we showed that in club.
Yeah, I wanted that to be really good, and it wasn't very. I mean,
It had potential.
it certainly was what it was, but
It didn't go.
oh, it's a key for a chest where they curse you. Okay. See, we've seen Gurren Lagann.
Witch Hunter Robin makes me think of that show we watched that was awful. The one with the barristers?
Oh, Wizard Barrister.
Yeah. They kind of feel the same to
How
me
was that
in
again?
some ways.
I can't remember what her name was in the series.
It doesn't matter. She was an awful character.
Oh, God. It's like, we have 3 different hairstyles. Which one do you want? Why choose?
I'll use all of them.
I will use all of them. Hyper Goomba.
Have you watched
Don't mind if I do.
Kata Nagatari
Katana Gatari, we have. That's the one where the guy...
Hyoka or Chia Haifaru? I'm not good at
We've seen
pronunciation.
Hyoka. We've seen Chihaya Furu. That's Karuta.
Yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
one. Which one was Hyoka?
Hyoka was the one where it was the club of the 4 kids who help people but also solve mysteries.
Oh no, that one was fun.
And the it's hyperactive Goomba. 8, 2, and 0.
I'm bad at remembering the Japanese names of these things. I only remember Chihaya because that was the character's name.
Right.
Chihaya.
And we've seen Katana Gatari because that's the one where it's the
Was that the once a month episode
yes.
one? Okay.
Oh, piss. This is probably not a good idea. I think...
Have you ever seen Chrome-shelled Regios? I've not heard of that one.
Chrome-shelled Regios. I
Regios?
have not. Let's see what happens if I do this.
Have you seen Kin Iro Mosaic?
I haven't seen that either. No? Well, there's a lot of things, I mean, a lot of you have seen. But
There's a lot of anime I've not seen.
yeah. Let's do Gulp.
We've seen the Monogatari series.
Fuck. We've only saw Bakemonogatari, and I think
we
we
didn't see
started.
Monogatari?
We started watching Nisei Monogatari, but I think we stopped Nisei Monogatari because a lot of that the Shinbo stuff is just really aggressively boring to me.
Oh, right, he's the talky one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we don't really get into those. Oh, Bubblegum Crisis. The original is awesome, 2040 is weird.
You sure you don't mean Futurescape? So apparently, back in the day, and I tweeted this I think last night or the night before. There is a company called Gaga Communications, and they were trying to sell. They were trying to sell. Hang on. I wonder if we should just do this. Let's do this. They were trying to sell a lot of different series, like Project A-ko and Bubblegum Crisis. In order to sell them, trying to sell a show called Bubblegum Crisis over here is really hard to do. So instead, hold on, I gotta change out, because we're gonna do the Paratroopa thing. And I gotta do that properly too. You couldn't just straight call it that, because that would, you know, it'd be like, well, who knows what this Bubblegum Crisis thing even means. So they changed the name of it to Futurescape. And if you go looking for Gaga Communications Futurescape, you'll probably find a trailer, a 3-minute trailer for it that breaks the whole thing down. And it is just all Bubblegum Crisis and some, like, subtitles and stuff in it, but talking about, like, these 4 girls, or this rock singer and her 3 girlfriends form a team called the Night Saviors. And
that's right.
Yeah.
These used to be on, like, all the DVDs at the beginning.
Because it's basically like, this is this thing that is coming out, and they're using this to kind of shop it around to other companies. Like, you should pick this up and bring it over because it's really amazing animation, but it's also, like, a different story, and it'll be cheap because cultural discount, which I could talk about another time if you've never heard me talk about cultural discount before. And we're going to do an Earth Tremor. Project ACO is going to be known as Supernova. Meet Nova. She's in love with her friend. I forget the name of the friend. Got there. But yeah, really weird, funny stuff, I think, but that's just me. Oh, they didn't power up.
Yeah.
That one did.
Did you watch Bubblegum Crisis at all?
I did, yeah. Saw the original OVA on VHS.
I own it on DVD.
Yeah.
I like it. It's way better than 2040. 2040 gets weird.
You want this one, or do you want me to take it?
I can take it.
Oh well.
Ow. Whoops.
That's fine. I was gonna get there anyway.
You've seen that one. Rasifon?
I have seen Razafon. And then I, because I wanted to show it at the Grand Prix Anime Club, because I'd never seen it before. And I kind of got... I enjoyed it at the beginning, but I was kind of losing the thread for it. And, wow, Jesus, 9?
Like, I remember parts of it at the beginning, but I don't... Did we finish it?
We finished it, but I moved it to slot 7 because nobody was enjoying it.
Oh, you moved it to the curse slot.
Yeah,
okay.
So I decided to just watch the whole thing myself, practically in club, and Phil stayed to watch it too.
That's right, because a lot of people weren't really enjoying it in club, so they were leaving early.
Yeah, so I said, you know what? I'm going to move it to this last slot. We're going to put something else in so you guys can enjoy something. Oh, feck. Yeah, the Amazy Daisy. I will keep an eye out for the Amazy Daisy. Okay, don't power up. This is going to make it very difficult. Oh, you dick. I feel like we should trade you out, bring in Coops, and he can do that thing he does where he slides through all of them.
Some people are saying 2040 is better. I'm not sure if they're joking on me or not. But to be fair, I only saw 2040 as like a pirated dubbed thing on a disc that was not...
You might have had really shitty subtitles.
I might have just had super shitty subtitles.
Yeah.
So, I could watch it again. I'd be okay with that.
He hypered up, and this guy's gonna attack. Oh, damn, I thought I could dodge that.
Oh yeah, also you need to count...
Note down the number 200 for the boot chest.
That'll be important later.
Okay.
200.
Oh yeah, Summer Wars.
Oh, Summer Wars was fun.
Summer Wars is rad. Oh, so good. I like that it got you to buy a Hanafuda deck. Oh,
whoa.
Okay, so just so you know, guys, we just lost the chat. Just try reloading. And then hit reload on that, too. Hopefully we're still live. It looks like, I don't think we've dropped. But it will take a second. Oh, look, everyone still seems to be there, so that's good.
Everything seems okay. People aren't panicking, so we're probably okay.
Okay, that's good.
So, if you said anything important, re-say it again.
Yeah.
We have not seen Soul Eater.
Okay. A lot of backtracking, I was told. So, I'm going to assume that I'm gonna need to coops this up. There we go. Got that key. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps dropping that, but we're gonna keep an eye out for you guys. And what I'm probably gonna do is get that key. We're probably ready to wrap up close here anyway.
We're okay.
To knock that over, but
Azumango Dao's dub was pretty good in my opinion.
yeah, and I never watched most dubs.
Don't think I saw the dub of that.
Which is funny because I know a lot of VAs, and I feel a little weird about not watching their work, but
Yeah. I mean, I used to watch a lot of dubs because it was on TV, so you'd see the TV dub.
yeah.
But if I got stuff on DVD, I'd prefer to watch the subs.
Oh, nice.
I'm not, unless it's Slayers. I really like the Slayers dub. But again, that was something I didn't see on TV, but someone got on VHS, and they only had the dub on the VHS. So I learned to like that dub. I enjoyed it.
I want to carry that life shroom. What am I going to toss?
What about Soul Taker?
I've never seen it.
Nope, haven't seen it.
Maybe I'll throw the Tasty Tonic. Why not? It's cheap to replace it. And what's in here?
Even if you don't speak the language, watching the original language can really help retain the intended meaning behind the lines. That's true in a lot of ways, but that's also false because subtitling, especially if you don't actually speak that language or know things about that culture, subtitles are up to that person who's subbing it. And do they put in the literal translation of what that means, or do they do the closest thing that actually makes sense for your culture?
Well, or rather, even putting in something that putting in something that's like a colloquialisms, right? Because it's
Yeah.
like if there's a Japanese colloquialism, if you do a literal translation, you gain the benefit of knowing what that person is actually saying, but you might not make any sense in terms of
Yeah. Well, and then there's all kinds of puns, right, that are word-based in Japan that don't make any sense over here at all. And so unless you put in a note that really explains why the pun's there, and even then that's not going to necessarily be that funny for you, just because you don't get it. I prefer when they put in the note because I can tell sometimes when they've made a pun, like because they put in that extra beat and you know you're supposed to laugh, but you don't know why. But I mean, there are bad subs and there are good subs, just as there are good dubs and bad dubs.
We get cursed.
You get cursed.
Straight cursed.
What were you expecting?
A lovely lady. Ooh, the cursiest curse. The pain of your body to roll up. Nice.
Be cursed. Now you're cursed.
I won't even be able to walk. I was trying to do that. There we go.
Ha 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 ha. Hee hee hee. Now you were a tube. I've cursed you.
Press B to return to normal.
But don't forget. This is a weird way to give you new moves.
Yeah. No, there's a weird sort of momentum to this. I like that. It's funny because a lot of the I watch Gintama with a lot of as fan subs because there is so much stuff that happens in Gintama that if you have notes for it, it lets you in on the culture of what you're watching. Because they do make a ton of jokes that are just like, yeah, culturally this won't make any sense to you unless you actually know about
because
Gundam.
they do a lot of spoofs of things as well. So if we don't have those shows over here, that's not helpful. Or if those shows aren't getting subbed, that's not helpful. But you remember that show, the girl who was trying to have sex with 100 dudes?
Bigata HK.
Yeah. You remember what the subs were like on that one, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, right? Right? That show itself is not that interesting.
No, but the subs make it really interesting.
But the way they decided to do the subs was hilarious. And I mean, they weren't direct subs, but they got the idea across.
Yeah, there's a great scene where he's like sitting on the bench next to her in the makeout park or whatever, and he's kind of like, I don't know if she like, we came here, but it seems like a really odd place. Maybe she doesn't want to be here. And he turns to look at her, and she's looking up at him and holding his like lapels practically. And she's got this look on her face like she's just like sweating bullets and just like so frustrating. And she says in her head, and then it says right across the screen, so he's not hearing the dialogue. It just says, "I want to fuck," and I'm like, that's really good.
It's clearly not what she's actually thinking.
Yeah.
Those are not the right words.
But it's the intent of it, because it's probably like, why won't he do it? But it's funnier to see that. And there's like another one where...
there was the watermelon thing.
The water one's so funny because it's like normal dialogue for everybody just in this house having a conversation. And then there's a point where... the mom who's cutting the watermelon, like, she just turns around with the knife and the watermelon's already been cut. She goes, "Y'all niggas want some watermelon?" And they all go, "Hell yeah!" out of nowhere. This is just like what they did. And I'm like, that's super racist, but it was so unexpected. I was like, oh, like, I lost my shit because it was funny.
You took screenshots of that.
Because I was like, I can't believe they did this, but of course I can, because it's fan subbers and they can do whatever the hell they want. Again, super racist.
Yeah.
But I lost my shit, and I'm like, well, that kept the show interesting because I didn't know what they're going to do next.
The subs on that were really interesting, and if the subs had been done in a more normal way, that we probably would not have kept watching that show.
It's true.
We really would have probably dropped it.
I would have been like, yeah, you know what, this is just the same thing over and over.
It's not that funny. It's the same sex joke in every episode.
I love Lady Rion's thing. One of the main character's friends was named Yo, and one day she greeted him with a good yorning, and the joke in Japanese is "Oh hi yo," or "Ohio."
Yeah, I remember watching Marmalade Boy, and there's I was watching part of it in English for whatever reason, and the guy that she likes, his name is Yu, and so an American character comes over for whatever reason, standing on the thing.
Oh yeah,
and
Ginny.
No, it was a guy.
Oh, was it
he comes
Bill
over
Matheson?
to Japan. It wasn't the other one. And she thinks he looks like you, and so she says "you" in like English or something, and he's like, "What?" But I had no idea that was how you pronounced that character's name for the longest time. I was really confused by it because in English they didn't change the joke; they just kept saying it. And I always find that really weird too, is in an English dub when they have a clear, this character is being brought in and they speak a different language, but we're all just gonna speak English because the other language they speak in the original is English, and I'm supposed to be speaking Japanese.
Yeah.
And I'm like, could you not try and make it like pseudo-French or something? So I know, because sometimes when you don't, like, when you see a show where the guy's like, I don't understand what you're saying, and the other character's just like, I don't know why you don't understand me, you're like, yeah, I don't know why you don't understand him.
Yeah. No, yeah. Two things. Somebody's asking how we feel about the Iyashike anime genre, which is the healing or soothing anime. The stuff like Mushishi is probably a good way to look at that.
Oh.
Stuff that's very slowly paced, but it's kind of...
Didn't realize that was a genre.
Yeah, it's become... Like, Human Crossing was another one. The ones where it's basically...
So, like, Kino's Journey?
Yeah, Kino's Journey, I think, would probably qualify for that. because they're supposed to be a very relaxing show to watch. I really like those, and in fact, if anytime a new one comes out, I'm generally watching it from end to
If
end.
those are the examples given of what that is, I enjoy that then. Mushishi's like really awesome.
Yeah, no, Mushishi's really good. I'm glad they're doing more of it.
Yeah. More of that.
And then there was another question before the whole... Oh, and somebody asked my favorite subgroup, and I have no idea if they're still in operation, but my favorite subgroup is GG, and my least favorite subgroup is every single one that puts their shit out in 10-bit. Every single one.
That is very true. Beej does not like the 10-bit groups because we can't play stuff in 10-bit.
I own a Boxy box, and it plays stuff back in 8-bit. And when whatever asshole it was that discovered that, oh, did you know there's a 10-bit extension that you can...
mean I can get 2 extra bits?
You can get 2 whole extra bits. And
that must be better.
It'll reduce banding by a fraction of an amount, and it makes animation look really good, which is hilarious because people are now encoding the next generation Pat Labor, which I haven't watched yet, but it's all live action. They're encoding that in 10-bit because they think it'll make it look better. But perceptually, it's probably going to make very little difference, but now you're making the file huge because it's like, well, it's 10-bit, so 10-bit's automatically got to be... It's 2 more bits than 8, right? The problem is there's so many devices you can't play it back on. I'm pretty sure the Apple TV doesn't. Most Apple devices won't because it's like they're expecting to get 8-bit. They're expecting to get a certain H.264 profile, and not all hardware chips support the same H.264 profile. My Boxy box doesn't. A lot of other streamers don't. So for a long time, we were getting Deadfish encodes because Deadfish encodes were all MP4s, hard subs. We knew for a fact that if they were 720p, they'd have the subs in it and they would play back properly. Now we're getting horrible subs because Deadfish's encodes aren't really... They don't... Horrible subs will release more stuff than Deadfish will usually, and I figured, well, why not just get horrible sub stuff? It's usually out faster anyway. So we're in the After Dark, by the way, guys. We're going to be done here pretty quick, I'm sure. Somebody's asking about 10 bits of what. It's color. And it's hard to explain. It's like 442 or... Because it's not 424, that would be weird. But I think it's either it's like a 422 breakdown or some weird thing like that. But it's like 442. Then I have a feeling it's more green. But yeah, it's 10-bit per channel per pixel graphics. And yeah, everything's being encoded off of a source that comes off a satellite generally, or it comes off of Blu-ray. Most of those things are going to be encoded in 8-bit in the first place. But the thing is that because they're RAWs, when you encode it again, you're going to lose all that lovely goodness. But if you're getting it off of satellite and you're doing like a raw capture and then you have to encode it somehow, you take the raw capture and you turn that into 10-bit H.264 to preserve as absolute much of the animation quality as possible. I can barely see a difference, and it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is being able to play it back and watch it. But somebody discovered this and was like, hey, we can do this. So they started making the codecs to respect this shit. And then all the other subgroups thought, well, this is a great idea. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them did. And that became the bit wars for a little while. And people were having to put 10-bit on, and they still do. A lot of them will put 10-bit and stuff, but a lot of the anime groups now will just leave that off and expect that, oh yeah, you're watching 10-bit, because everybody watches their shit on a Windows PC, right? Or you're watching it on on a certain high-powered Mac that has the shit, right? You're not watching it on a phone or on an older computer that can't play stuff back, or on a streaming device, or on anything hooked up to your TV. That would be retarded. You're playing your stuff back on the same thing I'm watching all my stuff on.
Yeah, it's really annoying because you just gear up to watch something, you turn it on, and all you can see is the subtitles. Yeah. And the first time it happened, we weren't sure if that was just because it was starting with a black screen, because some anime does that. It's dark, or a thing is happening, and you're not supposed to see animation yet.
Yeah, so it's...
But, I mean, you do most of the downloading, so...
So now I've swapped that back, and
who looks for the groups.
Yeah.
I think I used to do Live Evil.
Live Evil's really good back in the day.
Live Evil was good.
When I think they got together with Triad.
Was pretty good for a while. Yeah. Lunar.
Yeah, there's a few of them. There's a few of them that joined together to make Triad, and then Triad was good for a while. And
Triad I remember.
I remember Anime Junkies. Never got really pissed at them.
I don't think I have.
Because I think they
downloaded
were
stuff from them.
like a leech group as well or something like that. I can't remember what they were doing, but yeah, the legal way to watch anime now, if you live in North America, is either to watch it on TV or watch it on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll's pretty good for that. I think Crunchyroll's hilarious, given that they used to steal fan subs and
Yeah.
put it on their website, and now that they're a legal thing.
Yeah,
But I mean, good for them.
yeah,
They
built
are
a thing
legal
out
now.
of it. So
I mean, they're showing Sailor Moon Crystal. If you want to watch that,
yeah, and you can watch that for free. You will watch commercials because that's how it's how it works on Twitch, right? You guys watch this stuff, and I mean, some of you are subscribing, but I think you still have to watch commercials. But that's kind of
yeah.
You know,
Well,
what
I mean,
happens,
with Crunchyroll, it's normally a thing of you have to wait a week unless you've got a subscription, a paid subscription, and you have to watch commercials.
Yeah.
But if you've paid for a thing, you can watch it right away as soon as it's airing, as it's streaming for some stuff, and without commercials. Plus, they'll also let you stream over 3G and other things. But for Sailor Moon Crystal, they're negating the 1 week wait period, so you can watch it. You still have to watch commercials, unless you find the right device that they haven't figured out how to show commercials on, because that happened on my iPad for a while.
So I used to like when Cold Girls made some 8-bit stuff, I was downloading that. When I watched Kami was doing some 8-bit stuff briefly before they went all 10-bit. And a lot of those guys were really good. So, I mean, a lot of those really enjoyable. My understanding was that Crunchyroll in the early days was not very good in terms of sub quality.
No,
so
they were known as the Naruto subbers.
Yeah, so I was very down on that. I have no idea if it's gotten that much better or not. I mean, I'm watching some of it now, but because I haven't watched a lot of it there, I don't really know. So, but anyway, it's I mean the fact that they're simulcasting Sailor Moon Crystal now, and I believe as an approved partner, to me it's like they've come up an awful lot in the world. They must be doing a very good job, and good for them because I mean obviously there was a need there and they found a way to fulfill it. Who knows how any of that stuff shakes out. But anyway, yeah, otherwise if you're watching your stuff fan subbed, you're a dirty thief and bad things should happen to us, I guess. In any case, good things are going to happen to me now because I'm going to go find that toilet again in about 10 seconds. But this has been Beej's Backlog, and I am Beej, and this is Heather, who's joined me tonight as my special guest. And we are going to wrap things up so we can go home and maybe have an actual meal. If you liked what you saw here tonight, I got to get back in the thing of what happens. Brrr. If you like what you saw here tonight, please check us out on LoadingReadyRun.com because Loading Ready Live is done by the Loading Ready Run people. In fact, tomorrow, the next stream will be IDDQ Derp with Alex Stacey, starting, I believe, at 2 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. I don't know what he's playing, but Alex's stream is always a blast, so do take part. Come out and watch that if you like. And if you like what you see, like I say, go to LoadingReadyRun.com. Check out all the stuff we do. If you like the stream, by all means, please subscribe. We'd love to have more subscribers come in the stream. It helps support us. It helps support the things we do here. Even if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine, because you can follow, and you can still get a lot of the goodness, not all the goodness, but some of the goodness of actually subscribing. And following is good for us, because it lets us know how many people are taking part in what's going on. For example, right now, it looks like there's 327 people watching, and I see a number that says 11,000, and I have no idea what that means. I'm assuming there's 1.5 million views on this channel, and that's pretty rad too.
Yeah, so. I don't know what the 11,000 number is about.
So yeah, and with that, we'll see you again next week. Check out the rest of the stuff on the stream. Check out the stuff on our website. We always love to hear from our fans as well, so feel free to check out the forum and come join in with our reindeer games. And with that, I'm going to leave you with probably a final blast of advertising messages in your eyes. You guys have a good night. I had a really good time talking with you. I do not hate the fucking chat. I promise.